What's up, Trekkies? Hi, so there is news, but there's not concrete news for console, and from what I understand will be coming for PC, then will come to console very shortly after. We have got something on console. There is the 26th Century Dreadnought R&D promotion. So what this is the Enterprise J and all the and the Klingon and the Romulan ones. They're the gigantic ships. I have a previous video. You can click a card up there of me trying to review one fairly. I mean, I don't have the ship, but my thoughts on those ships is neutral as I can make it. So what this is, it's an R&D promotion. So much like we've had on PC with like the Anoraks, you get an R&D pack, and then there's it's a big pack, and then inside that is an actual R&D pack. But inside the outer box, you get 10 lobi or the ship. And that's basically it. The research and development pack, 300 Zen, you know, and I here. And so that's that. You can get the research development pack bundle, which is buy 3, get 1, 1/3 the price. It's you get 4 for 1,000 instead of 1 for 300. So 300, 600, 900, 100. That's how that goes. And you'll get 4 separate packs, not 1 with 4 with the... We don't need Russian nesting dolls here. But, again, the stats, the card is up there that'll lead to the video about the ship stats. I don't really want to go over them now. But they have Commander Engineering, Temporal Bridge Officer Station, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Command Bridge Officer Station. The benefit is Commander Temporal Operative, which means you have enough bridge officer slots to be able to get some builders and some consumers. That's great in how that works. Usually they're just like, here, have Lieutenant, you know, Universal Temporal Operative, and you're like, that's like nothing. Like, I can get a builder 1 and a consumer 2, or a builder 2 and a consumer 1. You're like, this isn't good. Lieutenant Commander Temporal Operative can be a little bit better, but Commander allows you to get like your Rapid Decay 3. Well, that's probably in a Lieutenant Commander slot. I don't know them off the top of my head, but you can get some of the super big, you can get those Commander ones that are like super powerful. It's like you can't get Gravity Well 3 with the Lieutenant Commander Science. You have to have Commander Science for that. That's the benefit of that. If, you know, so the Universe class Enterprise J, done the Battle for Procyon 5, that's that ship in the center that doesn't move because you don't think it's big enough to move. It just sort of teleports everywhere because you're like, this is too big to move. That's that. The Klingons have their own, like, they're just, you know, aside from little tweaks that make them Klingon versus Romulan, like a cloak versus a battle cloak, not really much difference in the ships. The Federation one has 0.025 more shields than the Klingon one and the Romulan one, but again, cloak, battle cloak. They're balanced very nicely, but they're all basically the same. In case you don't really care much about the stats, we'll go over special item and abilities. Energy Disruptor, inherent ability, passive. Temporal Heavy Dreadnoughts are capable of cycling surplus power to nearby allies. Energy Disruptor passively grants small power level bonus to the Temporal Heavy Dreadnought and up to 4 allies in 5 kilometers. Additionally, for each ally affected, including yourself, you'll generate 1 cycled energy charge once every few seconds. These charges are used to power the Gravitic Lance. Gravitic Lance, inherent ability, click. So like science vessels have the inherent ability of sensor analysis and subsystem targeting. That's basically this. Gravitic Lance, derived from technology behind the Toxu Thought. However, this weapon is much more predictable and stable. This ability's damage and cylinder radius scales with the number of cycled energy charges your starship possesses, maximum of 40. The ability's cylindrical radius is tripled. Cycled energy charges are accumulated every few seconds and scale with the number of allies, including up to 5, including self, within 5 kilometers of you. That's cool. Energy Disruptor Accelerator is the console, greatly boosting power levels, boosting maximum power level slightly, and also greatly boosting energy transfer rates to yourself and up to 5 nearby allies. Additionally, cycled energy charges will be periodically granted, and for each user's cycled energy charges will reduce the recharge time of Gravitic Lance. It also passively boosts directed energy damage and turn rate. So activate the console and you can generate your cycled energy charges a little bit faster. Like if you want to bring everybody in or something because you're working on a team, not in a queue where everybody kind of does their own thing. The console can be equipped on any of these ships. You get that ship for that faction. While you can technically, you know, the Romulan can use either the other two. Meh. Repair mode, Starship Trade. Trade is slotted. When you suffer more than 10% of your hit points in a 3-second period, you will gain 1 repair mode counter. Upon receiving the third one, you will immediately become disabled, gain a very high increase to damage resistance, and a large amount of temporary hit points. You will also gain a powerful heal over time effect for the duration of repair mode. Thing below, if you want to actually read the stats and not watch the video because you're smart and can read stats. It uses the molecular deconstruction beam that the other ships have, and then the hangar pets look funny. But their main thing is they have phasers, quantum torpedoes, fire at will, scratch the paint, channel deconstruction, high yield 2, and emergency powered weapons 1. Now for the thing that's coming out for everybody else is Season 14. Now this is just my speculation on it. I have not seen much any more than the video that was on their YouTube channel that I commented on, and apparently LaForge is coming in as captain. So, you know, he looks like he's from Star Trek 8, 9, 10, where he has like the bionic eyes rather than his visor, because in Star Trek Generations his visor was hijacked. So you're like, can't really hijack my eyes. So he's going to be in an episode before Season 14, and then he's going to come back for probably more episodes in Season 14. Yeah, it says Star Trek Online very soon. In fact, on September 12th, we'll be releasing a brand new episode on PC, and soon after on console, Beyond the Nexus. It allows your captain to team up with LaForge. You'll investigate a distress call from a Galaxy-class ship whose crew is being controlled by a mysterious energy source. And it looks like you might be able to change the interior of your ship to be the Galaxy interior. They've retyped everything, so you have the 10 forward with the forward-leaning thing. You've got the Galaxy bridge that looks like from the Next Generation, and corridors, and transporter rooms, and engineering. So that's a benefit, because people, you know, they kind of like that look. But there's a new fleet holding. Now this is a bigger fleet holding. And I like this one because it's not just 3 tiers, it's 5 tiers. And it is based on the Lucari and that other race. Why am I forgetting it right now? But anyways, and they're making a base on a planet and you're coming in to help them. This sounds a lot similar to the story of the embassy that was supposed to be on for the new Romulus. But that only panned out to be only 3, but that was technically the first expansion of the fleet system, so it was still amazing. But now we've dealt with like many others that only have 3, and they're like scattered about all over the place. So now this is a new 5 things, new 5. Now, hopefully this one will have like more. It says here that they will have more. They will have queues involved in this thing, and hopefully there'll be like a space one or a shuttle one that involves anything, or a ground one that's not like sucks. I'm sorry, but running around in the darkness of your cargo hold sucks. And colony invasion is predictable beyond all belief. So it says a new colony map special event, powerful new primary specialization called Miracle Worker for all you engineers out there, 2 new fleet holding defense queues, and a brand new Zenkethi Red Alert. So don't expect Season 14 until October, but we will get at least a little bit of, we're probably going to get Geordi and the Enterprise stuff involved in this going on like September 12th, which is, well, a month from Saturday. I will catch you all next week. What do you think the fleet holding is going to be down? I think it's kind of, I mean, since it's 5 tiers, it's not going to be science leaning like the Spire, or tactical leaning like that other fleet holding I don't ever go to, or engineering leaning like the dilithium mine is. This is going to be holistic around, but it's still like, makes me kind of think maybe a little bit of science, because the Lucari love their science. But anyways, so what do you think below? I will chat with you guys next week. We might have more information on stuff. Who knows?